back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a collection flip through. I am a little bit late to doing this because usually you're supposed to do this at like the end of December, like the beginning of January. It is like January 27th, I think. It's 127 day, oh my gosh. And I'm a little bit late, but that's okay because we're here now. We're doing it now. So yeah, Chaewon is here to join us. So yeah, we can just get started. Also, while I'm like doing this, I want to talk about some of my collection goals for this year, and yeah, goals for each one of my binders and stuff like that. So first we're gonna get started with my Misc Girl Group binder. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. I try to like do my best with the glare, but if I move my ring light too much, then over here is too dark. So yeah, this binder is in alphabetical order by group, and then it's in age order and then era order within the age order, if that makes sense. So first up we have Espa, and we have Karina, and then Giselle. Yeah, my goal for this binder this year is maybe to like downsize a little bit. I don't know. I have a really hard time getting rid of like my miscellaneous cards because I just like, hold on, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Because I don't know, I just love all my groups that I stand, and I love all my misc groups, although I don't collect them. So as I was saying, I love all my misc groups and my misc cards, because a lot of these cards are groups I would love to collect, or soloists or whatever I would love to collect, that I just like can't at the moment, and I have a few cards. And yeah, so my goal is to maybe downsize a little bit this year, and I will obviously keep buying albums, but maybe downsizing is like a better thing to do. Okay, next we're going into my Misc Boy Group binder. This binder is set up the same way. It's in alphabetical order, and then age order, and then era order. So first we have Anteam. Yeah, my goal is probably the same with this binder as well. Downsize, or maybe like pick up new collections with the cards in this binder. Because I obviously love all these groups, as I just said, and these are groups I do want to collect eventually. We're gonna see though. But yeah, my goals are pretty much the same. I really do want to pick up a TXT collection this year. I feel like I definitely have picked up a Subin collection on this channel, but that kind of backfired in my face because I didn't follow through with it. Okay, staying in the Misc category, we're gonna go into my NewJeans binder. I love NewJeans. I really do miss them, and I hope they're like, the girls are doing well and everything, since the whole legal situation and Denny being kicked out of the group. And yeah, for this binder, I don't really have any goals for it. I'm not going to be really dropping anything, I don't think, or picking anything up, because I'm not gonna buy a NewJeans album or stream NewJeans music going forward after this, because it's just not the same. It won't be the same without Danielle, and it's not the same. And it's really sad because these girls are extremely talented and their music was so good, and yeah, I'm just gonna like, I just really miss them. So yeah, this binder is kind of archived for now. I mean, if they break free of their contracts with the door and kind of do like a Luna thing, except for they all come back together as one group instead of separating, I think that would be great, and I would pick them back up, but for now, this binder is archived. I hope that Danielle isn't like gonna leave the music industry permanently, because her voice is beautiful. I really hope she like does some solo debut stuff. I know she isn't like totally blacklisted because a lot of her companies that she was like signed to like as a brand ambassador have like re-signed her contract. So I don't think like she's totally blacklisted, and I hope that we can see her more in the future as a soloist. Okay, again, staying in the misc category, this is my miscellaneous Enhypen binder. Last time I got a soloist binder, it did look a little bit different. It was the same binder, but different pages, because I did actually pick up an Enhypen collection. I picked up Jake, and I decided to move Enhypen into this little collect book that I have, but this collect book is stupid. So I moved them back into here just with different pages. Also, if you see like my hands all cracked and stuff, it's because the weather here has been really bad and cold recently and really dry, and I have really sensitive skin and it cracks easily, so it's really ugly, I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, first we have Heesung, and then Jae, Sunghoon, Sunwoo, Jongwon. Wait, it looks like I hate Jongwon and Heesung. I don't, because I do have some other cards in my Jake binder. They're like OT sets. So yeah, and then we have Nikki and group card, and then extra pages. Goals for this binder, I don't really have any. I'm gonna talk more about my Enhypen collection goals when I get to Enhypen, like my Jake collection, but yeah, maybe get some more pulls for Heesung and Jongwon. And yeah, that's all I had for this binder. Okay, still miscellaneous. I have my 17 binder here. As you guys know, I did pick up a Mingyu collection and almost immediately. Okay, actually it wasn't immediately. I did collect him for like a couple months, and then I decided to drop him because he was a little bit difficult. I have a really bad habit of picking up groups and be like, yeah, I'm gonna lock in, I'm gonna collect this person, and then it ends up being hard, and so I give up. Not a great habit to have, but it's fine because I prefer having all my 17 cards in this binder and being able to buy more cards or more albums and keep them in here rather than limiting myself to one member, because I honestly, my bias for 17 changes so often. So it's like, I might as well just keep everybody in here. Anyways, first up we have S-Coops and then Jongwon. My goals for this binder this year, I think I would love to see, I do want to get DK and Seungkwan's unit debut. That's one goal I have for this year. And then I also would love to see some solo debuts from 17. I know Minghao had a solo debut. I don't know if he had a physical release for it. He might have, and I just like was not paying attention. And if he did, I need to get my hands on that. But yeah, I'd love to see some other members solo debuts. I know we've had like some solo songs for the other members and stuff, but I'd love to see like an S-Coop solo, or like I would love to see a Vernon solo. I feel like that'd be really interesting, or S-Coops. Basically my bias line, please have a solo debut. Or a Hoshi solo. Oh my gosh, I know he's enlisted right now, but he's getting out next year. So next year, Hoshi solo, official solo debut. But yeah, maybe more units. Maybe we could have like a Maknae's unit with Seungkwan, Vernon, and Dino. I think that could be cute. And maybe like a Hyungline unit with S-Coops, Jongwon, Joshua. Yes. Put me in the creative directing room, okay? Anyways, that's all I have for the 17 binder. Okay, next is my Sserafim binder. This is my extra Sserafim members card binder. So I just have the other members in here and like some OT sets where Chaewon stays in her binder, and then these girls are in these in their own binder. So first up we have the rest of the members set from the Balaclava version of Crazy, and then this is the other one. And then we have the Weverse versions from Hot. I love these cards. This set is so good. I love Eunchae, I love Kazuha, I just love them. They look so good. And then the units, and then the concept cards. I love this concept. This is one of my favorite concepts they've ever done. And then we have all the, like, my extra member cards. So we have Sakura, Yoonjin, Kazuha, and Eunchae. And then we have This is the other 4 members from my Day Off in Jeju photo book. I did get it last year because I really love this Yunjin card, and Chaewon's card's also really cute, and they're all super cute. And I loved this photo book and this like series that they did, and yeah, it was just so cute. And we have some group cards back here. So yeah, that is all I had for the extra Le Sserafim member binder. Okay, next we're moving into my Chaewon collection. Oh my gosh, I didn't see any goals for my Le Sserafim binder. I don't really have that many goals, just maybe to get more Sakura cards because I don't really have that many for her. Because I don't pull her that much, but I do love her photo cards, so maybe get some more of those. And maybe some more OT5 sets. Who knows? Anyways, Chaewon. Okay. So I collect everything for Chaewon. I don't collect Eyes one yet. That is one of my goals this year. My first goal is to finish this collection or get really close to finish. Okay, sorry. I think my mom went outside and my dog just started screaming. That was so weird. Anyways, I would like to complete this collection or get like really close to completing this collection. Maybe collect more pobs for her. I'd love to do that. The Sserafim is a bit difficult to collect, especially Chaewon. So we're gonna see. And then if I am able to complete this collection this year, I would maybe want to look into collecting Eyes one. I found a set of like all of her Eyes one cards on Mercari, and it's a little bit expensive, but I think I might save up and buy it because I've been eyeing it and it just keeps dropping, like the price, and I would love to pick up her Eyes one cards. And then if I bought that set, I'd be like done. Yeah, we're just gonna see. But my main goal is to probably finish Le Sserafim Chaewon and then move on to Eyes one. We're gonna see though, because I feel like Eyes one cards are getting harder and harder to find as like the years go on since their disbandment. Yeah, I feel like they didn't disband that long ago. I think it was like 2021, and that actually that was actually 5 years ago, which is crazy. But I don't know. I miss Eyes one. And I would love to collect more of her Eyes one stuff. Even if I don't pick her up fully, like at least get some cards. So yeah. And then these are all like pobs and Japanese cards. And then that's her Day Off in Jeju photo book. But yeah. Goals for this binder are just like finish Chaewon, maybe pick up Eyes one Chaewon cards. Okay, last A5 binder before we move into like my main big binder. This is my Zerobaseone Yujin binder. And I'm actually like a little bit delusional about their disbandment. Like in my heart, I still have hope. And they're not going to disband. They're not gonna disband, guys. What are you talking about? They're literally not disbanding. I'm actually like losing it. They can't disband. Like, like oh my god, they literally can't do it. Like it's just not gonna happen. It just can't happen. It's just if they disband, you guys will never hear from me again, and I am so serious. Anyways, off topic. Back on topic. Goals for this binder. I want to complete him this year. I found somebody selling a set of Yujin cards, and I'm so tempted to buy it, but it's like $100 and $170, which actually isn't bad for like the amount of cards. But I need to save up for it, and then also I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. I can't like me spending $100 even on like a big photo card set feels really like stupid. Like that I can't justify that. Like I can spend $100 on photo cards at like different times. Like I can buy like a few here, a few there, that adds up to 100 and it's fine. But $100 at one time for photo cards really just throws me for a loop. I don't know what it is. So I might buy the set. We're gonna see. It's on Instagram, and so far nobody has bought any of the cards from it. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see. But I've made some pretty good progress in this collection the past year. The past few months actually, because I was like, please help me finish this. I posted an ISO post, and I actually like had a pretty good amount of people like reach out and be like, I have these cards, which I'm very grateful for because I literally want to complete this collection so bad. I actually bought like 3 more Yujin cards today. I can't lie. I just love him. Anyways, that was my like album cards, and then this starts non-album. So we have These Are Melting Point, and then 2024 Season's Greetings. You Had Me at Hello, You Had Me Hello 2025 Season's Greetings. Blue Paradise. This is KCON 2025. And this is something Zeroni related. I think it's like a 50,000 won benefit. And then this is Never Say Never with Mew. If you want to know what any cards any of my collections are from, just ask. Like, put a timestamp and ask down below, and I will try to tell you if I can find it. And then I have the rest of the members. So we have June, Hao, Matthew, Tere, Gyuvin, and then Godok. I am missing. I don't have any Ricky cards, and I don't have any Hanbin cards, and I think that's it. Right? Yeah. But that's because I don't pull them that much. So, and I don't like seek out extra Zerobaseone cards unless I think they're really cute. Like, all of these are pulls, I'm pretty sure. Besides that Geo. But I had to have that Geo, okay? He is my second bias too. So maybe another goal is to get at least one Hanbin and Ricky card this year. Okay, next A5 binder, and I think last A5 binder, is my twice set cards binder. Oh my god, these are all like falling out. These are just like the OT 9 sets. 9 has her own thing. And then for these first few eras, I don't have any Chaewon because I had a friend who's Chaewon biased who wanted all the Chaewons, and then I gave them to her. And I have not got them back. So yeah, first we have between 1 and 2, ready to be. Oh, these are all flying out. I don't sleeve these cards mostly because I don't really care that much. I'm sorry. Like, they're beautiful, obviously, but these are like so cheap and easy to find. So then I have With Youth, and then Strategy, and then this is 4, and then The Story Goes On, and then all the group cards. Cute. Okay, that's all for this binder. Next, we're gonna look at my boy group binder because this has all my boy group collections in it, which is 3, besides NCT and Zerobaseone. But first up, we have Enhypen. My goal for my Enhypen collection is to finish it or get very close to finishing it this year. Locking in on these earlier eras, especially because I don't have great progress. Enhypen is pretty difficult to collect. So we're gonna see. Another one of my goals this year is to not drop any of my collections because I already dropped collections enough, and I feel like I have a good amount of collections where I can be like, okay, I don't need to drop this. I can just, they'll work on it later. So yeah. And this is the new era. I do have a lot of cards on the way, actually. I've actually gotten some like pretty good trade offers, which is nice. And I did pull a lot of Jake as well. So yeah. And then this is what I was talking about. I moved this OT6 set, or OT7 set, Jake is just over here, into this binder because, I don't know, I like the way it looks more. And then extra Jake cards. Yeah, just complete Enhypen, or Jake, or get very close to completing him. And then Anton, same thing with this collection, get really close to completing it or complete it. Again, Anton's kind of hard to collect. He is one of the more popular members, of course he is. So we're gonna see. But yeah, and I have my extra Anton cards, and then my extra Rise cards. And then back here is my Cordis collection. I literally don't have anything for this collection. My goal is to get one card for this collection this year. I think we can do it, guys. I think we can do it. Oh. Anyways, that's all I have for the Boy Group binder. Okay, before we move into my 2-3 NCT binders, I'm going to do my Twice binder. This houses all my Twice cards besides those sets. And I have my signed Chewie back here. Can you see her? Anyways, so first we have Eyes Wide Open, and then Taste of Love, Formula of Love, Between 1 and 2, Ready to Be. Goal for this year, complete Nyan for her Twice stuff and her solo stuff because I'm closer to doing that than I am completing her Twice stuff. And then also maybe get some Nemo cards for her this year. I did pick up her Nemo cards, like officially I decided, and so I did pick up more OT9 sets, which is a little dumb, but whatever. We're gonna see. My goal, complete Nyan for Twice and solo. If not Twice stuff, then at least complete her solo stuff, and then get at least one Nemo card for her is my goal. And complete this is for my OT9 sets. I'm only missing 8 cards. Maybe I can try to complete Nyan for This Is 4 this year. Let's see. And then the story goes on. And then this is my solo stuff for her. So we have Pop. I actually can complete with Pop. I'm just missing Na stuff. Yeah, that's my goal, to complete this. And then also get more of her pre-order cards from the eras that I don't have any. So Eyes Wide Open, Taste of Love, and Formula of Love. Because I really want to collect them. And then maybe, I don't know, get more like Pops, like these kind of Pops for her. And maybe even back collect her further. I don't know. The possibilities are literally endless. Okay, moving on. This is my extra Twice cards. So we have Jonghyun and then Momo, Sana, Jihyo, Mina. Another one of maybe Twice goals is like, what the hell? Okay, I don't know. Is like maybe I could like pick up my top 3. I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe next year, or next year, what? Maybe 2027. I will pick up my top 3 Twice cards. Anyways, that's all I had for, oh my gosh, for Twice. Now we're gonna move on to NCT. First, we're gonna go in my Misc NCT binder. It has a lot of cards. So this binder is in a unit order, like debut order. So first we have 127, and then Dream, and then Wavy, and then Wish. So first we have Johnny. I think my goal for this binder is to get more Wavy cards and get more Wish extra, like miscellaneous cards. I do collect Win for Wavy, and then I do collect Takuya for Wish. But I think one of my goals is to just get more miscellaneous Wavy and Wish cards, because I don't want people to think I'm like a unit stan where I only stan 127 and Dream, because I'm totally not. Like I love Wavy and I love Wish. Their albums are just not as obtainable for me. Because a lot of like Dream albums and 127 albums, at least like in more recent years, have been in Target, and Wavy and Wish have never been in Target, which sucks. Like, these are all the Wavy cards I have. Like, that's so stupid. I should have more. And like these are all the Wish cards I have, besides like my Win and my Takuya stuff, and even then I don't have that much for them either. So yeah, go get more Wavy and Wish cards. And I have my NCT 127 Seasons Greetings set. So this is 2023. And then 2025. And then my group / unit cards. Yay! Another one of my maybe goals this year is to get NCT Dream Seasons Greetings for this year. Because the Dreamies are my old unit, and I don't have any other Seasons Greetings. But I love this year's concept, so we're gonna see if I can get my hands on it. Okay, before we move on to my main NCT collections, I have my little A5 binder that houses all my extra top 3 Dream cards. So first we have Mark. And then Taemin. I think my goal for this year, pick up more Pobs for my top 3. Specifically Jisung, because I don't have that much for him. And I love Jisung. Maybe just get more extra cards for my top 3. Because I only have like 6 extra Jisung cards. And I have like so much for Jaemin, even though he is my ult. But like still. and also get more for Jisung because I do also have a lot for Mark. But yeah, that was all those in this binder. Okay, last binder is my big fat NCT collection binder. Okay, first up in here is my top 3 dream collection. My goal for this collection is to complete it. I'm not missing that many cards. I think I'm missing like 19 cards for Mark and Jaemin each, and then I think I'm missing like 21 cards or something for Jisung. So like my goal is to complete this collection this year because I'm really close and I just want this collection to be done so bad. So I can say I did it and just have to like work on each era as they come. There are still some eras where I'm like missing quite a bit, but yeah. Also another goal of mine is to maybe collect OT7 for ISTJ era. I already have 2 OT7 sets, and this one I need to complete, but I love the ISTJ cards. This was like the era that I started really ulting the Dreamies, like within NCT is like my ult unit. So yeah, I would love to collect OT7 for this comeback or this era. Maybe next year if I can't do it this year, but hopefully this year. And also, spoiler alert, I did buy Mark and Jaemin's ISTJ QR code albums, so I will finally have all of these cards. Aren't you guys proud of me? I know, oh my gosh, I know. It's only taken 3 years. I did buy one used because I found Marks for like $2 on Mercari that had all the QR cards, which is really the only thing I need, but I couldn't find a used one of Jaemin, so I just bought his sealed. But yeah. Also, speaking of Jaemin, him and Jeno are having a unit debut in February, which I'm so excited about. I think I might collect all the cards for that era, like for both Jeno and Jaemin. We're gonna see. It might happen. It might not. We're gonna see how many cards there are, and we're gonna see my pull luck. Like if I pull a lot of Jeno, then I'm just gonna try and trade for Jaemin. And if I pull a lot of Jaemin, I'm just gonna keep the Jaemins. And if I pull an equal amount of both, then I'll collect everybody. But I'm really excited. Next is my Win-Win collection. Win-Win only has 2 pages, and that is including his 1 to 7 cards. My goal for my Win-Win collection is to complete it. It's 18 cards. It's 15 because I already have 2 of them. Maybe besides this card because this card is out of print. Maybe they'll reprint it this year. Who knows? But we're gonna see. But goal to complete it. Now for my Sakuya collection. I need to set up for their most recent comeback that happened on like the 16th or something. Again, I want to complete this collection or get really close to completing it. We're gonna actually see if that happens. I have a feeling Wish is going to be very, very busy this year. So we're gonna see if I can get up to date, like fully caught up. Hopefully I can. Cross our fingers. But yeah. Next is my yearly project stuff. My goal for this, I really want to work on this year. I did not work on it much last year, which I kind of regret because these cards, while difficult, they are really good. Like these, I love these cards. So I want to get as close to completing this as I can. We're gonna see if I actually complete it, or get even close. We're gonna see. And they're supposedly having a yearly project, or a yearly like full NCT project thing this year. So yeah, and maybe I'll even pick up Kino cards. I seriously doubt that, but you never know what could happen. Last is my solos collection. I think for this I just want to complete Mark, but maybe like Jisung or Jaemin will make their solo debut. I think I would put like Jaemin and Jeno unit back here just because I don't know where else I would put it. But yeah, that is my full complete photocard collection for the beginning of 2026. TBH, I don't know. Whoops. I don't know when this video is gonna go up because I'm a little bit lazy with editing. So we're gonna see. thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!